listening to KQBU AM El Paso, Lone Star Sports Radio 920 AM. Powered by CBS Sports Radio. Stream us on multiple devices through the Radio Central and iHeartRadio apps.
Sports Play. I'm Red Jacker, and it's the end of an era with the Chargers, who, after much speculation, are moving on from Phillip Rivers, who will become a free agent. Rivers started 224 consecutive games. A total of 235. He holds 30 franchise passing records and won 123 games, leading them to the playoffs 7 times and as far as the conference championship in 2007. Browns defensive end Myles Garrett met with Commissioner Roger Goodell regarding reinstatement from his suspension. There is no timetable regarding a decision. Michigan State is looking for a football coach. It's not going to be Luke Fickell, who is reportedly staying at Cincinnati. One name that has reportedly surfaced as a possibility is former Wisconsin and Arkansas head coach Brett Bielema, who just joined the staff of the New York Giants as an assistant. Duke is coming off the emotional and draining overtime win on Saturday over North Carolina. The Blue Devils are back in action tonight with Florida State coming to Cameron Indoor Stadium, but they don't have much time to celebrate the win over a rival. Head coach Mike Krzyzewski took a moment to point out how proud he is of his team.
I'm not sure we have a star on our team, but we have a lot of guys who are good. Some of them are going to be pros, but they're all getting better. And it's just a different team. I said at the beginning of the year it's going to be an old-fashioned team, and it is.
The Blue Devils are 7th once again in this week's AP Top 25. The top 9 unchanged, with Baylor remaining at the top, and the Bears will take on Texas tonight. The Raptors remain red hot with 14 straight wins. After knocking off the Nets Saturday, they'll host the Timberwolves tonight, while the Bucks look to improve on the NBA's best record. They go for their 5th straight against the Sacramento Kings. I'm Rich Hacker.
Listen to After Hours with Amy Lawrence. Overnights from 2 to 6 a.m. Eastern. Only on CBS Sports Radio.
Lone Star Sports Radio 920 AM. Powered by CBS Sports Radio.
California. This is the Jim Rome Show on CBS Sports Radio.
This program is brought to you by Rocket Mortgage, by Quicken Loans. Rocket Mortgage just happens to be with you every step of the way to provide a seamless mortgage experience. I am Jim Rome, and we start hour number 3. Next 2 segments can be yours if you want them. Peter DeBoer is the head coach of the Vegas Golden Knights. He joins me at 40 past. Really quickly, this is still a thing. Logan Rome is getting a lot of run today. Dear Jim, you do understand that Connor told his parents that he was sleeping at your place, right? Ashley and Emma did the same thing with their parents, and all 4 of them spent the night at the Holiday Inn drinking Coors Light and White Claw. David, Chicago. It's pretty funny, but that's not what happened. I would say that I did not raise a White Claw drinker, but there's a refrigerator full of that stuff. I didn't buy it. All right, so I didn't buy it, and 3 of us live in the house, so you figure out who bought it. The kid didn't buy it, I didn't buy it, so who's guilty? I'm not even sure if it was Connor. I don't even know where he went, to be honest with you. I just know he didn't sleep at our house, and he signed it off with his mother. So, and I don't know anybody named Ashley and Emma. Dave? All right, so again, nobody needs to tell me who I am, what I do, what they pay me to do, why you tune into me, and what the expectation is. It is a sports talk radio program. I've done it long enough that sometimes if I want to talk about something off the board or something that is interesting to me, I will do so. This is not one of those things. Honestly, this is not that interesting to me, but it is to you because The tweets and the emails were coming in early today. Like, I get my government is James Philip Rome, not Richard E. Roper. We talk ball and stick and ball, not film and cinema. I get that. So if you're so devoid of the mental capacity to tolerate a few minutes on the #1 trending item in America, because it is pop culture, it is not sports, I have to recognize this, and so do you. If you can't roll with that, if that's not why you're here, you don't want to hear it, just sit this one out. It's going to take 5 minutes. Because as an accomplished actor from Oscar-worthy films such as Space Jam, Two for the Money, The Longest Yard, all right, I know, normally you might say, hey, don't talk about something you've never done. I have. I've done it. I have acted in movies, in television, and I don't mean like the talk show that I do. I mean sitcoms, dramedies, movies. I've done this, so I know what I'm talking about. So I am going to talk about the Academy Awards for 1 moment. 3 words for you. Deal with it. I don't think I need to tell you to deal with it because so many of you wanted to do it. Oh, and before I start on the Oscars, I do have a legitimate question. It's 11:05 Pacific time. Is Renee Zellweger still bumping her gums? No, I mean, is she still talking? Is she still going? Is she still invoking the names of athletes in the oddest, most meandering speech of all time? I ask because I don't want to talk over her. I don't want us stepping on each other. For all I know, she's still up on the road, or still up the road from where I am right now, droning on in an empty room. And since somebody gave her the Jaws music last night, I don't want to step on her speech. Somebody find out. Somebody look into that. Obviously, she was not hit with the, hey, you got 5 minutes, all right? And 5 minutes means 5 minutes. Oh, she's done. Are you sure? All right, cool. I'll go on then. So the Oscars last night, to me, can be summed up in just one word. Weird!
Let's get weird.
Normally, weird is good. To me, that was not good. It was just weird. If you want a second word, if that word does not work for you, how about this one? Long ass. I mean, very weird and very long. Like 3 hours and 30 minutes long. Like almost halfway through The Irishman long. Speaking of which, the reason that movie didn't win anything last night is because nobody in the history of the world has finished watching it yet. Except when the 2021 Oscars do get here, look the hell out. That film could clean up big time, and by then people should be done watching it. Here's an idea to speed things up. I mean, do you really need like a 3.5-hour show? I don't think so. Maybe if you want to shorten things up a little bit, tighten things up, maybe you